Hey there, I am Ginger Seamus. I am the founder and owner of 7 Core Wellness and master personal trainer and nutrition coach. Back with you here for a 10-minute workout. And today's focus is a body weight, upper body workout, strength workout. So we'll be working this upper body, getting it stronger with moves that require no equipment at all. You may would like a mat, and so other than having some space and a water bottle and a towel, that's all you're going to need. Now, there's also going to be, I also got a lower body workout that'll accompany this, so if you happen to have time to do 2 10-minute workouts, then please check out the lower body workout. The link to that will be below, or either tomorrow, do the lower body one. The next time you're doing, you can alternate between these upper body and lower body workout. So how this works, been with me before. How we do this is, I'm going to show you what the moves are. We're going to do a little bit of warming up. And then we're going to be going into the workout. And the workout is what's exactly 10 minutes long. I do them in intervals. It's 30 seconds on, 10 seconds of rest. So we have we repeat 3 different rounds, and there's 5 moves in each round. Well, technically for this one, there's just 4 because there's a right and a left. So that kind of what makes up for the 5th one. And so that 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off is equal to 10 minutes long. So a little over 10 minutes, you're gonna have a great workout on your upper body, improving your upper body strength. So I wanna go ahead and show you what these moves are right away, because I'm not going to have a lot of time to explain them once we get started. So I just want to go through them, talk a little bit about form. If you're familiar with these, then you may want to skip on forward a little bit to get to the warm-up portion. Definitely don't skip that portion before getting into the actual full 10-minute workout. All right, so first move we're going to be having, down on the ground, we're going to be doing push-ups. Now, push-ups for 30 seconds can be very challenging. And even for myself, that's really hard to do for 30 seconds, especially just off the ground with how my shoulders are. So if you are able, to do push-ups, on the ground, off the ground for 30 seconds, that's great. Or you could start there and then come down to the knee version of it. Remember, just don't let your head hang. Its chest is going towards the ground. Eyes are kind of looking this way. Hands are underneath the shoulders. You're not having, elbows are not flaring out, they're going more back. All right, so it's kind of like a V like this. And then again, with your butt, you don't want the butt up in the air, okay? You want to keep the butt down but not sagging. All right, so in a neutral position, the wider your legs are, the easier they're gonna be. All right, but if you want to do it on your knees, first come up into this position, then come down to your knees, so that you're not in some position where your butt's up, so your butt's still in a good plank position from your head to your heels, and work on push-ups that way. And if you need to take a rest in between, which I might have to do for 30 seconds, you can go ahead and do that. Okay, that's exercise number 1. Exercise number 2 is going to be a back fly, which you would normally do like a back fly, but we're not gonna have any weight. Okay, so you're gonna come standing, and you're gonna open up and squeeze. And you're gonna really squeeze the back. You're gonna open up, thumbs are gonna be up. They're gonna lead as you squeeze, open up the chest, squeezing the back. Just gonna show you from the back angle how I'm squeezing the back. I'm not letting my shoulders come up. They're staying down as I'm squeezing. So you're gonna be opening and closing your arms. That's exercise number 2. Exercise number 3, back on the ground. Again, we're gonna be doing very slow mountain climbers, okay? So we're getting some good core in this as well with these. So how that's gonna work is you're gonna get a good plank position with your palms underneath your shoulders, and you're gonna be driving your knees slowly up underneath your body, okay? The upper body's not moving. It's stabilizing you, it's burning as your legs are moving. We're going slow. It's not about time and speed. I don't wanna see any bouncing in the body. All right, and then for the 4th and 5th exercise, we're going to be working the shoulders more, but a little bit of different angle and core again with side planks. So there's 2 options for this. I'm going to start with the modified version where your knee is down, the bottom knee is down, elbow right underneath your shoulder, okay? This hand, I want that up, and you're going to tap forwards and backwards with your foot, okay? Now, if you're able to do full plank where you come up all the way onto the side of your foot and you can stabilize yourself, then you're gonna do forward and back taps of the foot. And we obviously got a right and a left side. So now that you know the move that we're doing, I just want you to start warming up your shoulders, warming them up. We're just gonna focus on warming up the upper body, some of the core, because like I said, we got a lot of good core work in here as well. So arm circles, different directions. Bring those arms across and stretch. I want it to be more dynamic. So instead of a steady stretch, I just want you to kind of alternate stretching your arms, pulling them towards you. All right. And then what we're gonna know is we're gonna go now, bring it back. So bring it back like you're gonna try to pat yourself on the back, and then alternate, sort of stretching out right in here. Stretching that out, alternate, switch. Good. All right. Shake it out. Okay, are we ready to get this interval 10-minute workout started? Let's do it. Okay, so I'm gonna hit the timer. Go ahead, you get on the ground, get ready to be in the push-up position that is best for you. All right, we're gonna get going in 10 seconds. Okay, 10 seconds, and I'll start some here on my toes, and we'll see how long I last. I did push-ups yesterday, so, all right. Oh, I'm ready, so you're halfway there. I'm gonna drop to my knees. There you go. Remember to keep those elbows in tight. Don't let them super flare out, okay? So they're going more towards the back of the room. 3, 2, 1. All right. You can stay on your knees if you want to, or come up onto your feet, and we're gonna be opening up. Thumbs are gonna lead. We're squeezing that back together. Squeeze the back. The other thing that I don't want you to do is, as you're doing this, don't flare open your ribs. Keep the core in tight. Stack. You can see I got a slight bend in my knees. I'm not completely locked out like this, slight bend. And if you keep doing this, it gets tiring. You gotta actively think about squeezing, opening up, squeezing. We've got 5 seconds left. And we're gonna be on the ground for those slow mountain climbers. All right, now we're on the ground. Hands are underneath the shoulders. All right, good plank position. You can also do this on the knees. I didn't show that in the modifications, but you can be on your knees going side to side. So palms underneath those shoulders, and really pushing that ground away from you. Driving the knees in. Don't have the butt up high. Don't have the butt low either. You've got 8 seconds. Whew. All right, and we're going to the side planks. 3, 2, 1. Come down. I'm going to start on this side first. So side plank, make your modification. You can do it straight leg or have that bottom leg bent. Come up, tap, front to back, front to back. Make sure you're on the side of your foot. Elbow underneath the shoulder, really lifting up towards the ceiling. That's why one of the reasons I want the hand up, because some people can start rounding, and I want you to stay open. If you're sagging a lot like here and you're feeling this too much in your shoulder and you're in this full plank, do the modified version. All right, time to switch. Side planks can be really challenging because we don't work the sides of our body very much, just stabilizing the lateral muscles, which are super important to do. This is why I threw this in with this, along with you're improving your shoulder strength by staying up. All right, good. Whew. All right. You can always switch if it gets to be too challenging here. You're really struggling. If you're flopping your leg back and forth, please bend that knee. Bend that bottom knee back. 2, 1. All right, one round down. 2 more to go. Okay. All right, you ready? We got some push-ups. How will you start? Will you start on your toes? Start on your knees. Either one is just fine. I'm gonna go onto my knees. so that I can get deeper. I want to get deeper. Remember to keep your butt, take it with you. Don't leave it up in the air. Take your butt with you. All right, 10 seconds. Here we go. Woo. 3, 2, 1. Great. All right. Come up. Woo. Shake that out. We've got, let's now open it. Let's open up our chest and squeeze the back. So open and bring it together. Open and bring it together. Squeeze. Remember to keep those shoulder blades down. I want you to really think about squeezing. You can be pretty effective not having any weight at all right? If you're actively thinking about squeezing those muscles together, you got 5 seconds. We're back on the ground. Nice. All right, here we go. On the ground. Palms underneath those shoulders. We've got those mountain climbers. I'll start on the knees so you can see that. You can see the change. And so if you're on your knees, you may have to go a little more out to the side. But again, make sure your palms are underneath your shoulders. Don't let them way out front, right underneath them. Stabilize you. All right, finish the rest. We got 10 seconds to go. Triceps might be burning. 3, 2, 1. All right, we got the side planks. Okay, this time I'm going to do the modified version so that those of you that aren't certain how that goes, you'll see. So my knee is back, my foot's back behind me. My knee's kind of bent like at a 90-degree angle. And I'm tapping, I'm still making an arch with my foot as if my foot was still down there. Okay? And you should be feel the squeeze in the back as you move it back. Elbow again, right underneath that shoulder. Open up that chest. 3, 2, 1. Switch, other side. All right, so make sure your elbow, hip, knee, they're in line. Shoulder, foot down there, all in line with each other. And relax that foot behind you. Don't try to hold it up. If you've got your foot, your leg bent, all right? You might be feeling this. If it struggles for you to get your leg up and down, could be some weakness in here. And so it can be good. Trying to get that muscle working. All right, again, like those lateral muscles don't get used very often. 2, 1. Second round done. Yeah! All right, here we go. Final round. Final round here. Push-ups. I'm just going to start on my knees to get started, but my hands aren't quite in the right position. That's better. That's better. I like to keep my knees a little bit wider. It's a little bit easier. Help me get lower, because my thing is I'd rather get lower if possible, get that depth, that fuller range of motion. Here we go, 5 seconds. 2, 1. Excellent. All right, stand up, shake it out. My arms are tired. All right, 2, 1. Elbow, thumbs up as you squeeze them shoulder blades together. Keep the shoulders down. Good. Remember, slight bend in those knees. Core is tight. What do I mean by core is tight? That means that you're in a good stance. If I was to come over and try to push you over, you wouldn't let me. Your body is fine. Your core is fine. It's engaged. Somebody was there trying to punch you in the stomach. You wouldn't let them, or if they did, you'd brace yourself so it doesn't hurt so much. All right, back on to the ground. We've got those we got the mountain climbers, slow mountain climbers. Here we go. Bring it in. Driving it fully in. No bouncing in the upper body. Let that core work is stabilizing you. Your arms help build up that body's weight strength. There we go. 10 seconds. All right, here we go. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Side planks. Last 2, last full minute of work you have ahead. All right, get yourself up there and let's tap. Make sure your foot, you're on the side of your shoe. If you're doing this without shoes, awesome too. So you're on the side of your foot. If your heel or the lower part of your leg is touching the ground, you need to do the modified version. You need to bring that leg back. Here we go. We got 5 seconds. 2, 1, great. All right, switch. All right, up into that side plank. All right, you may find one side's easier in one way than the other. For me, when I have my right shoulder down, this is more challenging in my shoulder. When I'm on this side, it's actually this leg lifting is more challenging for me. Sometimes I need to, it's good for this side then. All right, 10 seconds and we're done. And we're done. Keep going, you're doing great. 3, 2, 1, yes. Nice, nice job. Nice work. Way to go. 10 minutes of a strength body weight workout. Whew, totally worth it. All right, guys. Love to hear from you. Let me know how this worked for you. And if there's anything in the future you'd like to see, I've got other workouts available, so be sure to check those out. And be sure to subscribe so you know when the next one's happening. And if there's any way that I can help you, please reach out to me at 7corewellness.com. All right, to your best health and wellness.